Namaskar, myself Dr. Keshav Chandra Mandal. I am an Indian researcher. Since last almost 2.5 months, the world is reeling under COVID 19 trauma. And since the middle of the last month, India has fallen under the grip of coronavirus. Um, and As a result, India as a whole is now under complete lockdown. The government of India declared lockdown through the televised lecture of our Honorable Prime Minister on 24th March, and it will continue till 14th of April. And whether the lockdown period will be extended or not, a debate is going on, and the Prime Minister of India will take a decision maybe within a day or two. On 11th, he is likely to hold a meeting with the chief ministers of all the states, and maybe after that meeting, he is going to extend the what he said the time of lockdown period. But during this period, maybe after the lockdown, what India should do and how Indian economy can be revived, and how normalcy can be brought back to our country. In this regard, everybody, almost all the conscious citizen of India, is very much worried. And I, as a researcher, have been reading since last 1 month, and on the basis of my understanding, I have written a small letter to our Honorable Prime Minister, but that is through mygov.com, and the same letter I have forwarded to our Honorable Chief Minister today in the morning. So what I have written, I'm just reading the same. That it seems that if the government takes these measures, India could survive from this epidemic, and India as a whole be emerged as a superpower in the case to come. All right. My suggestions, you see, till yesterday, region-wise COVID-19 scenario, as per the website of WHO, it was the confirmed cases are in Europe 7,20,219, in the Americas 4,14,416, and in Western Pacific it was 1,14,667. In Eastern Mediterranean, total 81,993 confirmed cases of coronavirus, and in Southeast Asia it was 10,707, and in Africa it is 7,647. From the above table, we can conclude that Western countries are the worst sufferers in comparison with their so-called poor and third world countries in Asia and Africa, isn't it? So now poverty, ignorance, and backwardness are no more curse, it seems to me, and India will emerge, I am sure, as the most powerful and strongest country in the days to come. Maybe by the end of the SDG period, or it might take one or more decades. So in terms of present situation in India, I extend the following suggestions. Number one, lockdown should only be extended to the hotspots and educational institutions, and maybe shopping malls, and where mass gathering takes place. Number one. Number two, the government offices should function in three shifts as per the necessities and public demand. Number three, public conveyance should carry them. I mean the government or essential service providers to their offices to keep on or carry on the production system of this country. Number three, public. Okay. Number four, agricultural production, including milk and betel nut, etc., and harvesting of crops should be started in full swing. Without agricultural production, as well as harvesting of the crops which are lying in the fields, there might be a food crisis, right? So number five, production of medical equipment such as mask, gloves, PPE, personal protection equipment, etc., should be extended to the engineering colleges and SSG women. Number six, immediate online teaching should be initiated by all the teachers, not only through television, which has been introduced in Bengal, but I think that online classes. Today in the morning, I called one of my teachers who teaches in Calcutta University. He says that when I called him at around 11 a.m., he told that I am now taking online classes. Can you just call me in the evening? So this is the situation. He was taking classes online, taking his class online. So this type of system, which can be easily conducted in universities, the same system or similar system should be introduced not only in private schools. It should be started in government schools, because nowadays through some government portals and through the introduction of modern management in schools, almost the phone numbers of almost all the students are available in the schools. So by collecting the numbers, the concerned teachers should contact with the students, and they may form small groups and of students, and they may impart teaching according to syllabus, right? So this is my humble suggestion, and in regard to education, and I would say that industrial production should be restarted following all WHO guidelines, because without industrial production, the wheel of development, the wheel of progress will be stalled. And once a wheel of development and progress is stalled, then there might be Indian economy will be in jeopardy, and this will cause a great disaster, right? So I don't like to allow the situation to come. That's why I am humbly submitting my suggestions to the government of India to consider about this. And number 8, daily market and weekly markets, means hearts might be divided or segregated, and its timing may be broken up to avoid mass gathering. And number 9, local youths, irrespective of political affiliation, should be mobilized to act as a social police along with civil and police administration. I think that with this, if we follow WHO guidelines like social distancing, wearing of mask, medical checkup, use of soaps and sanitizers before and after coming in contact of a gathering more than 5, and regular and random tests of all workers from CMD to peon to chowkidar, all should be done. In case of minor illness, he or she must be sent back to home or hospital for further testing and quarantine and medication. And last of all, I'll say that please don't go out of home without any urgent necessity. So please stay at home. Please be safe. Please be happy. and please help India to survive this epidemic. I think that all of us will extend our hands in time of crisis to save the country. Right? Thank you. Thank you.